Luvafoodie iced tea for clean drinking iced tea flavors. Lemon lovers, passion fruit lovers, raspberry lovers, and blood orange lovers iced tea. Eat clean, be well and stay well with our clean eating spice blends at Luvafoodie.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Luvafoodie LinkedIn Live. I'm your host, Michelle Mazzara. Today is July 25th. We're almost into August. It's hard to believe. Anyway, I'm happy today to have a special guest, Cheryl Gendler with Nut Butters. Welcome, Cheryl.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you here. So I want to tell everybody we met a few years ago through a great group called Women Who Really Cook, which is a local Twin City group for women entrepreneurs, women in the restaurant industry, women involved in any kind of food aspect production. I believe that's where we met, and we're both entrepreneurs. We're both in the food space, and to my heart, you're also in the dog space. So tell us, Cheryl, a little Daisy, which is my new Shih Tzu Poo, she got to try your all-natural peanut butter, no junk, all-natural peanut butters last week, and she loves them. And her mom also tried them, and I loved them. So we both are stamp of approval by Luvafoodie and Daisy. Tell us, Cheryl, when you began your company.
I started my company in April, May, not exact date, but April, May of 2012. So it was just 10 years ago.
And did you start it as Nut Butters?
Yes. And it just kind of started out as one day I just had this urge to try making some peanut butter. And I remember sticking my finger in there and I'm like, wow, this is what peanut butter should taste like. And it was just roasted salted peanuts. And pretty much knew immediately that I wanted to try and sell it and make a business out of it. And little did I know that it would become what it has become. So it's been a lot of fun.
So Cheryl, did you start with the peanut butter marketing it to humans, or did you start marketing it to dogs?
Yeah, it was all to humans for, 8-9 years. I just started the dog, probably about a year and a half ago or so. And I started out with just 3 plain flavors: plain peanut, almond, cashew. People loved it. And then that's when I started dabbling in some flavors. It was fall and I was like, oh, I should try putting some honey in peanut butter. And instead I added honey and dried apples and cinnamon. And that was like a huge hit. And it still today is like consistently, 10 years later, my number one seller.
So tell us the flavors you have for humans and the flavors you have for dogs.
Well, for humans, I've got about 29 flavors right now.
Wow.
I have, all the plain flavors. So plain almond, and I've got almond and creamy and chunky, got creamy and chunky peanut butter, even have pistachio, cashew. I've got a few chocolate flavors. I've got chocolate peanut butter. I've got chocolate coconut almond butter. The chocolate that I use has no soy or dairy, only 3 ingredients in the chocolate. My chocolate flavors only have 1 gram of added sugar. Here's the peanut butter with dried apples, honey, and cinnamon. I also have almond butter with dried cranberries, honey, and cinnamon. I don't have them all with me, but I've got a few different savory flavors. This almond butter with rosemary and garlic has been a huge hit. Spicy peanut butter for the spicy lovers.
I love that. Now that's unique. I've never heard of a savory peanut butter. Are you the first to create that?
I kind of think that I am. And I also have curry peanut butter. They're great for making sauces or putting on burgers, even just using for celery and apples, crackers. This Nutty Monkey is one of my newer flavors. It's got cashews, peanuts, banana chips, maple, vanilla, and cinnamon. That's really good. So that's just a few of mine, but I make sunflower. I've got almond butter with dried blueberries, chia seed, and cinnamon.
Wow.
ideas of some new ones I want to do, but unfortunately the year is flying by really fast. And at this point, it's going to wait till January. That'll be a great winter project.
So
So
Cheryl, you're a solo entrepreneur, correct?
yes, I do this myself.
You
Make
do all the
everything from scratch in very small batches. Hand fill the jars. Hand label 3 labels on every jar. I do it all myself. I sell at a lot of events and on my website.
So Cheryl, do you have a institutional kitchen that you rent?
I do rent a church kitchen in Minnetonka, and I've got a fantastic situation there. It's the third kitchen that I've used, and hopefully this will be the last because it's an amazing situation, really flexible, great place, close to home.
So Cheryl, would you like to get with a co-packer eventually? I mean, is your goal to take the brand to at a national level because you're limited to what you can do by doing it all yourself?
Exactly. Um, right now for what I'm doing, this works really well. Events work really great for me because it's really all about the sampling. When
Mm.
people taste them, they're blown away at how good they are. I'll get people come up and they'll say, I've had almond butter before, I know what that tastes like, or I've had peanut butter, I know what that tastes like. And I kind of started making a joke about it, and I'll go, well, all wine and beer doesn't taste the same. And then people go,
Yeah.
oh, you're right. Yeah, I'll taste that, or I'll taste that peanut butter, I'll taste that almond butter. Oh, you're right. This is way better than anything I've had in the store. And then before you know it, people have 6, 8, 10 jars in their hands because I've got so many flavors. They start tasting and they like them all.
Right,
So
right. Well,
right now that works really well. And then that's translated into a lot of repeat business on my website. Not saying that I rule it out, but here's the other thing is I don't ever want to lose what people love so much about my product. It's, the freshness, the quality. I work really hard to make this really close to the time that I'm selling it. And so there's just that huge difference. The stuff you get in the store, a lot of that was made like 2 or 3 years ago. Last weekend I was in the Black Hills for a festival and I was selling stuff that I had made that week or the week before. So I don't I don't want to lose what people love about it. So if I, do want to go that route, it'd probably be down the road. It's certainly not something I can do right now doing it myself. So
correct. So Cheryl, before you started this company, what were you in the food space or what was your background?
no, I had spent like 15 years at Target corporate offices, and then I was at Finger Cut Corporate for about 8 years. And then I was repping in the gift industry, and then 9/11 happened, and so it was just took some time to figure out, I was just doing different stuff, and this business literally happened by accident, and I'm like, that's one of the best accidents I ever could have had. So it's turned into a really good thing for me.
So Cheryl, can we buy your product in any stores in the Twin Cities? Are you in it distribution any place?
I'm not in stores, but I do ship. My website is cherylsnutbutters.com. I use flat rate packages for shipping, so my shipping rates are really good because with the heavy weight, using flat rate is great. I've
Right.
got my website is updated with my the rest of my events for the rest of the year, so everything is on there. And yeah, I see you've got one of the dog ones there. I knew you had them, so I didn't bring those up. But 3 delicious flavors for the doggies: plain, cinnamon and carob, coconut and flax. And of course, they can be eaten by the humans too, but the dogs might not want to share. Just sharing with
I I
everybody
had
else.
a I,
Dogs.
when
What's
I
up?
gave Daisy her sample, I had a little spoonful myself.
Hey, well, you had to try it and make sure that it was okay for her.
Absolutely. So Cheryl, I know you do a lot of events. Are your events posted on your website? So if I'm following you and I live in the Midwest, I can go, oh, Cheryl's going to be at this event or that event.
Absolutely. I just the other day I went on and made sure that I've got everything on there for the rest of the year. And for people that are local, I'm always happy to try and connect with them somewhere. If somebody wants to come and pick something up, that's okay too. I usually just say, put an order in with a comment, and then, I'll just call people and make arrangements. And if somebody is close to me or they're going to come and pick it up, I just refund the shipping.
Nice.
I've come across people who live like right by me. I'm like, not making you pay for shipping. I'm just going to drop it off. So I'm going to work with people on stuff like that.
Have you gone to Kowalski's?
I have not.
Do you have the interest to go at retail? I mean, they love supporting local.
It's just, again, it's that thing where what I'm doing currently, like, I don't really have spare time. So it would
Okay.
be at some point if I wanted to give something up, which one thing that, I do want to think about probably in the near term is, the stuff in the summer gets really tough, being outdoors in the heat and stuff like that. So, I may eventually try and keep whittling down in summer, which might free up time to do
Hmm.
like that.
Have you gone to here's another local boutique. Have you ever been to the Holly House?
I actually was talking to her. She seems like a really great person, and I was talking about last year, and we were talking, and I just kind of felt that I wanted to be able to be there to do sampling, and it
Mm,
just fortunately didn't work into my schedule because my fall and holiday is so packed.
hmm.
But, and that's something that I'd want to consider too, because I thought she seems to do a really great job with.
She does a really good business, especially the holiday boutique. She does a spring one and a fall one, but her holiday boutique, she's looking for vendors. I would contact her again that are not in retail. I mean, I did something with her last year, but Luvafoodie is really too big of a brand for her to, it's too commercial for her. But she's looking for very boutique type of
Right.
brands, local
Yeah.
makers. And so her name is Kim. I would
Right.
contact her again, and she does have very small companies such as yours that she would probably like to focus on adding new vendors if she could. So check that out. Are you on Amazon or are you on any other national website besides your own?
No, and I haven't honestly wanted to do Amazon because I've just tried keeping it very boutiquey and special. And every single one of my customers, I am so grateful for. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
obviously want people going to Amazon and, the whole price war thing with Amazon. So um, I've worked really hard to gain every customer that I have, and I appreciate their loyalty. And I don't want to put myself in a position of, if it's on Amazon and, the prices are slashed or the quality is not there because I've had it sitting around for a long time. So just not, there's probably other things I'd rather pursue than being on Amazon. I mean, I'd rather pursue if there were certain stores I wanted to be in,
Mm-hmm.
be more of a.
So, Cheryl, let's talk a little bit about pricing. So, if I go to your website, are the dog and the human peanut butter line priced? Are all your peanut butters the same price?
The plain peanut butters are a little bit less than the flavored ones. So my plain, um, so I've got 8 and 16-ounce jars, and I
Okay.
do a $2. Buying one large jar is a $2 savings over buying two small ones. I also on my website, this is something I run as a day in, day out, where when you buy any 6 jars, and I count the large ones as two, so 3 large jars is 6, I give a free small plain peanut butter. And that's something I do all day, every day. And then
Okay.
right now, I'm actually doing a little extra special for the next week where instead of a free small jar, they're getting a free large jar. So a free 16 ounce.
Oh,
So that's a great deal.
oh,
I just posted that yesterday and the orders have been coming in. People
do
taking,
so. If I order 6 peanut butters, I'm going to get a free 16-ounce jar.
Yep, so 6 small, 3 large,
8 ounce.
2 small, 2 big. However it comes to 6, it doesn't matter. It was just the easiest way to structure it. So I'm actually through next Sunday, through the end of the month, I'm giving a free large plain peanut butter instead.
Do I have to put any code in, or will it automatically come up?
Yeah, what I say on there is don't order the free jar. Just make a comment if you want creamy or chunky. And then I say, if there's no comment, I'm sending creamy. And then I've got a few people who only eat almond butter. So, they know that they can have a free almond butter if they prefer that, if they're getting all almond. So on the website, I have that too, saying if you're ordering all almond and you want a free almond, make a note of that.
Okay.
Because, I'm not going to make somebody take a peanut butter that doesn't eat peanut butter. So.
Right. So these make great fourth quarter gifts, great holiday gifts. What I really like about it, I love your logo. I love the little puppy. And, during the holidays, there's so many people out there that have everything under the world. This is humans too, not just dogs and cats. And you think, what am I going to get them? What do I buy them? And what can I ship them? And everybody loves food, right? Everybody loves to eat something. And if you're a pet owner, you love to give your dog or cat treats. So I really encourage anyone who's watching today to go to Cheryl's website. It is Cheryl's Nut Butters, and that's plural.com. And place your order now. The shelf life is 1 year. Is that correct, Cheryl, from the time you purchase?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I could have a lot longer on there. And, people can certainly wait till closer, to the holidays. I do on the website have a couple different options for people who want to. I've got gift boxes with different configurations. And I also have a gift bag option. So if somebody just wants to give 2 or 3 jars, a cute little gift bag with a label on it. And I've even got some spreaders that say spread the love that I include with all the holiday orders that are really cute.
Very cute. Love it. Well, Cheryl, is there anything else you want to add to our listeners or viewers today before we wrap it up? I know it's a Monday and everyone's got lots of stuff to go do, including me. Last week we were not, so I'm a little bit behind.
I guess I just want to say, for anybody who hasn't tried my nut butters, people are really blown away when they taste them. They're amazed at how much better they are than any of the others that they've had. People rave about my customer service. If the post office damages a box and it's not my fault, I don't argue with anybody. It's like, you know what? I'll ship you a new one. It happens. Something happens once in a while. And I take care of it right away. I've never said to somebody, hey, that was the post office fault. You deal with it. I take care of them right away. And so people rave about how I take care of them and the quality, the freshness, and definitely fantastic gifts. And I leave the gift stuff on there year round because they even make great Mother's Day gifts, great birthday gifts.
Yep, absolutely. And I've tried them. Like I said, I don't have anyone on my show where I haven't myself tried it or my dog endorsed it. What I like, there's no junk. It says it right on the label, no junk at it. It's clean eating. That's what Luvafoodie is all about. We like clean products for our dogs and obviously for ourselves. Nothing, no additives, no fillers. It's just clean. And that's, Cheryl, why I wanted you on my guest today, because it is clean, it's delicious. And I think anyone who's watching today, go to Cheryl's website, check it out. You will love it. Your dogs will love it. Like I said, great gifts. And believe it or not, we're going to be in fourth quarter in it before you know it. We've got one more month of summer, and we start the craziness of fourth quarter. So thank you, Cheryl, for being a guest today. And I hope everybody who's watching goes to her website, orders. Cheryl does give superb customer service. Her brand is herself. So when she says she keeps good on her word, she does. And that's all we can do as entrepreneurs is believe in our brand. And when we say something, we're saying it from our heart because that's who we are. And we don't ever want to lose a customer. So like you said, post offices, shipping, there's mistakes. We will make right for it if there's a mistake down the road. So thank you, everybody, and have a great week. As we always say at Luvafoodie, eat clean, drink clean, be well, and stay well. Follow us on social media, Luvafoodie, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, Luvafoodie LinkedIn. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.